Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology screens, and our FLE company. Try to do something different every time the camera comes on. Always working to do something different. We are doing some demonstrations on ultra short throw and long throw at the same time. Because as I said before, if you're going to be developing screen paints, especially black paints, black technology, it has to be ultra short throw compatible. I know, like I said, I had the experience of being able to walk through a whole entire commercial environment, which was fantastic information needed in order to see exactly where our products would run in a commercial setting. And that commercial setting was actually extremely bright, very nice, plenty of offices in there, conference rooms, all kinds of stuff that I got a chance to play around in when we were over there to see how our technology would fare in those particular environments. Even though when we do it at the home front, when I used to do it at the home front, we had it extremely well lit in areas. And you can get a screen to fire off a ceiling, you can get it to run anywhere. Because the ceiling, like I said, it's going to be a ton of light up there, and that's going to affect your screen faster than anything else. So one of the things we get a lot on our screen paint products is the product ultra short throw compatible. Because that's very important due to the fact that a lot of customers now own ultra short throw machines, and that's why it's very important that if you're selling a black screen paint, that it has ultra short throw capabilities. Because the black screen is the best screen to have on the market. Everybody wants that Infinity 1 contrast level. When I see companies will have a black screen and it will advise you that it doesn't work on ultra short throw, and we have a great screen for that, it has to fail automatically from the door. You just downgrade it to a screen that can't see contrast, doesn't pick up color correctly, and again, it's not ambient rejection or any kind of ambient rejection technology in any way whatsoever. It doesn't have the capability. So you just downgrade it, literally. So if you have a black screen and it doesn't work on ultra short throw, you have a screen that is a little old, because it should run on ultra short throw. It should be compatible. So in this demonstration, we're using only around $70 worth of projectors. That's it. My NEC projector over here is around 60 bucks. I'll give you a little walkthrough real quick. Sorry about the messy environment. As I told you before, we're in the process of moving to a new location. We have a beautiful office and a beautiful work area. For those who are asking, like, okay, if you got this office, how are you guys going to process orders? It's not hard. The office that I have is a /office/workstation. That's why I got it. That's why it's perfect, because I can work on my products, work on my projects, process orders, bring people in to see the technology. And I got a nice little conference room there too. So it works out fantastic. Best way to network. All right, so there's my projector right there. It's a UM361X NEC. This is an ultra short throw. This cost me $60. And then over here, we're using a Sony XGA VPL CX100 projector. Oops, you gotta be careful because I got this cord here. And this projector cost me around 10 bucks. That's pretty much it. Now this one is using a VGA to HDMI adapter, and this one over here is using straight HDMI. So like I said, important thing for a screen paint to be, especially if you're talking about a black technology, which you're going to have to be to achieve the Infinity 1, and especially when you're using ultra short throws. Ultra short throws are used for projector mapping applications. They're used for hologram applications, window advertising technology, especially if you're using it for acoustic setups for Halloween screens or festival screens. You're going to need ultra short throw for that. So it's a projector that is needed, especially some of the areas that we went at when we were inside of the office complex. Ultra short throw was mainly needed in that entire environment. Long throw would have been an issue in there, because people would walk in front of the screen. So let me show you why our black technology, the Quasar, is the best screen paint on the market. Because we're both ultra short throw compatible, and we can work on $10 projectors, 50 lumens on the floor. You saw the demonstration, floor demonstration, showing the projector pulling an image off a floor at 50 lumens with overhead lights. We're going to be doing that demonstration again today. But I thought we set this up. Excuse me, sorry about that. I need to go through my bad. Put you over here. Please don't bump into you. I thought I'd do a nice little setup with ultra short throw. Now both of these projectors are 720p. We haven't had to use any 1080p projectors in our setups with this new technology. This is the wallpaper screen. Mind you, we don't sell the wallpaper screen. This is just something that I coated over because I needed basically something portable, something I can hang up easy for my clients to come in and see our technology. Now the reason why I make that a serious point on, I've seen black paints out there, or I've seen one black paint. First things first, you got to come up black. That's the most key important thing for a black screen, to show that it's black. Because if you mess up on that, those videos can be held against you for a very long time. No company will touch you. In fear that your screen could possibly come up a complete different color, and this could cause a lot of problems. Imagine if you're having a meeting and you get a contract and you're going to be doing this huge setup, and they order gallons and gallons of your paint to do this to Expo, and your screen comes up a completely different color. This is not good at all. This is extremely bad. This is something you should know from the doors, what color your products are. I think that'd be the first thing to come up. Ultra short throw, again, can't express that enough. It's used in everything and anything. It's used for outside applications, all kinds of stuff. The only thing you don't use ultra short throws really for is when you're doing dedicated setups. For dedicated setups, you really don't want to be staring at a projector sitting on the floor, unless you do rear projection, which would be pretty cool though. Yeah, you have to do a huge piece of plexiglass, stick the projector behind it. That would be pretty sick. Rear projection, black technology, rear technology we designed. All right, it could, yeah, it would definitely work for that application. Never thought about that. If I'm doing a movie theater, I can do a massive piece of plexiglass, and I can use the Quasar invisible technology to be able to put a projector behind it. That would be amazing. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about sticking that thing in a booth. But you know, still some people want the traditional setup, so they're probably going to go with the long throw in the booth. But it still would be interesting to do. But anyway, as I said before, like I said, that application is needed. If I was talking to a customer about rear projection technology, if you want something crystal clear that you could read right through, you're going to have to use an ultra short throw projector or a projector blend shift capabilities. But most likely, for what I've seen in storefronts, I've seen mostly all ultra short throws. So again, you don't get the lamp glare. The light actually from the projector lumen bounces off a mirror, and that basically cancels it out. So it's required. And again, I can't express it enough how important the Infinity One contrast level is needed in every single application of everything that you watch and do. This is why projectors come with massive amount of contrast capabilities, and they don't come with like 2 million to 1 white level, or 10 million to 1 white level, or 10,000 to 1 or 20,000 to 1 white level. Come with contrast. It's very important. Contrast affects your color, affects your screen to be able to absorb light. So it's very important that you have the ability to be able to read. Now, one of the things I told you I see on YouTube a lot on YouTube, ultra short throw projector owners. You're sitting in dark environments. Why are you sitting in a dark environment with a projector that sits a foot away from a screen? Why? Because your color washes out and your contrast doesn't read. That's the problem. You should be doing the same thing. A long throw projector, which we have here. I'm going to take it off the stand for a minute so I can give you a better idea. So a long throw projector here that's sitting at a greater distance, it's going to have this lumen count chewed up faster than the projector of ultra short throw that is sitting right up on top of the screen. So this right here should not have a problem, should never be sitting in the dark due to the fact that it's sitting closer to the screen. Where the long throw, way back here, has a longer distance throw, and it means it has a chance of its lumen count deteriorating faster, much, much faster. So the fact that I see ultra short throw projectors sitting in dark environments tells me right there from the door that the screen is not doing jack. That means you need to upgrade your screen to our technology so you can use your ultra short throw just like a TV in a fully lit environment and do the exact same thing that a long throw can do. So I'm going to come over here, show you something real quick. Let's go with star field screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
You should be able to read a star field in a fully lit environment on an ultra short throw. But the reason why you can't do this, because if you have a white, gray, or gunmetal screen, you can't read this. This is the reason why we discontinued the gunmetal technology, due to the fact that what I'm just saying is true. You know, it's no point in making gunmetal technology if it doesn't carry Infinity 1. See how beautiful that image looks? These are both 720p projectors. So, ultra short throw owners, you should be able to do this. You see how close you are to the screen? See how far my long throw sits from the screen? You should be able to read with no problem. You're sitting right up on top of the screen. You should be able to read that level. You can't pick that up. That tells you right there from the door that your projector's not seeing contrast and it's not working. Better watch this guy. Sees all these wires and cables. He wants to figure a way how it works. Stay away from my cables. We need some more food. It's a big wake-up call. Big wake-up call. Let me see. I need something here. Watch him. Keep an eye on him. Let me see. Now today, I'm going to take my YouTube field trip. And I'm going to have a look around. And I want to see how many people own these ultra short throw projectors and operate in a fully lit environment and show a star field. A projector that costs far more than mine. This is what's very important. Wake up call. I think that's paperwork over there. These are demonstrations that you should be seeing. Anytime someone shows up a screen paint, you should be seeing demonstrations like this. We do these all the time. You should be seeing these. Allows you to be understanding exactly how your projector is actually functioning and how it's working. This is why you need a lot of projectors, and I can't explain this to people who test screen paints at the end of the day. This is why it's required for you to have a lot of projectors, because you have to do these tests. Now, this is not a test for us. We've done this dozens of times. This is a demonstration. But since our products are fully tested, we can do this on a live stream with no problem because we're used to doing these. That's a $10 projector over there. That's 60 bucks. I love when people say, well, you know, I get an ultra short though, image is going to be better. It's going to both suffer the same. You're going to get the same image. Okay, there we go. I knew it from the door. Hold on for a minute and we've removed them. Come on. Come on. Get out. I'm going to put you in your bunker. Come on. I don't have time for those games. I got work to do. I'm not going to do the back and forth with you. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. I'm going to have to put him in his bunker. He's being a nuisance today. Taco, I got demonstrations to do. Oh shoot, almost hit one of my lines. See, this is the reason why we have problems. This is why. Come on, in the bunker. Get in the bunker. Sorry, people. The day to day is when he wants to be fussy and he wants to care. Get in your bunker. I apologize for that. I don't want them anywhere near the cables. We got wires and cables all over the floor. And the last thing I need him to do is to snag one of these cables after I just did this setup and mess up my setup. Next time, when we do these demonstrations, Mr. Taco, you're not allowed in the chair. You're going straight to your bunker unit. That's where you're going to stay until I finish the demonstration. Because I can't give you that trust level anymore. All right, let's get this back. Gee whiz Louise. Let me see. Try to give him the benefit of the doubt of having a little freedom. Sit up on a chair and watch. He wants to do new things. I've seen him run over to that corner. He knows he wasn't supposed to be over there. Always getting some kind of mischief in the morning. I told you, always getting some kind of mischief. Cats do that. Trying to figure out ways how to get in trouble. So he's going to be in his bunker unit. It's a big bunker unit for him to be in. Just sitting there and wait till the demonstration's over. So he can't seem to carry himself correctly. Can't behave. All right. Alright, so we got our two white surfaces up there. And we're going to go over into a slow color changer. Let's do contrast here too. Let's go over to Starfield Screensaver. It doesn't make a difference whether you have ultra short throw, whether you have long throw. If you don't have a proper screen, you can't read it. You can't pick up the star field. It's virtually impossible. And this means that any gray screen is going to suffer the same fate because we can't read the contrast level. Can't pick it up. Being in the dark, it's not going to fix the problem. Upping your projector's contrast capability, it's not going to help the problem. Slow color changer. There we go. Slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
This gives you an understanding that it doesn't make a difference what projector you own, what you have at the end of the day. Without this black technology, your projectors will not function correctly. Now mind you, when I'm out there selling my product and building the next level to my company, this is something I'm going to have to prove in demonstrations. Well, I'm going to have people coming over to my office and workshop to look at the technology that I'm developing. Same demonstrations I'm doing here live, same demonstrations I'm going to be doing over there also too. I have to be to show them that their white projection screens are not going to function, whether it's ultra short though, because some people feel, hey, if we take 3600 lumens, we push it right up on top of the screen at less than a foot or so, we're going to be to pick up the image, color, contrast, everything perfectly because we're close to the screen because we're using ultra short throw. That's not true. You still can't read it. And then people with long throw projectors at the end of the day, and if you're working with venue, where you may be working with, it still can't read. And I do a lot of venue demonstrations, so I know from the door that a venue projector, we've done tons of them, can't read on a white or gray screen. Now, if you think the gray screen is better than the white screen, it is slightly a little better, but still you run in the same problem. You can't read the Infinity 1 contrast level which is desperately required when you're doing projection screen setups. So as you can see, ultra short throw on this side, long throw on this side, neither one of them can read the color levels. And that means this is why your white screens, this is why your gray screens suffer. Can't say so much gunmetals, because gunmetals pick up a much better image than gray and white screens. That's why they cost a bit more, because they're much darker screens. So as you can see, no pickup. Come over here, show you the angle. So our ultra short throws, the angle gain picks up the same as a long throw projector. And as I told you before, it doesn't make a difference what projector you buy. I don't care what you get. You can't read the color level. It won't pick up. This is what I've been telling y'all for years. This is why I've been buying all these different projectors. Put that right back up there. Buying all these different projectors to show you that you are not reading the color level that you think that you're reading from your setup. You're not getting it. You're not reading it at all, period. I know some people sit right in front of the screen and they think they're seeing blues and greens and yellows and all that. You're not seeing it at all, period. Your screen is completely washed out. Now, for a person who's been developing and working with black technology for a long time, over 5 years, over 6 years, over 7 years, I can tell you that you're not seeing color. This is what ruins me for movie theaters, because when I go to movie theaters, colors don't come out correctly. I don't care what kind of projector they use. I don't see it correctly. And the contrast levels, I can see gray. I don't see black. So that's why I do the 4Ds, because the 4Ds always got something going on, like explosions and something more realistic. So I can do 4D movie theaters because it keeps my mind off the screen. But if I were to sit in there and watch that screen, it's awful for me, because again, I see this. This is what I pick up when I see white screens, because I'm used to seeing a more advanced and higher picture quality. So doesn't make a difference if you're at ultra short throw, which some people feel that if I get ultra short throw, I'm going to be closer to the screen. I'm going to lose less of my color, I'm going to lose less of my contrast. I'm going to be able to pick up perfectly. Nope. That's a 3600 lumen projector, ultra short throw, and it can't read it. Neither can you read your contrast levels. It's not going to pick up. That gives you an idea of exactly why we call it the mother of all screens. And as I said before, our products are fully compatible. The beautiful thing about it is that you don't have to go out and you don't have to spend extra money. Now, I can't do this with certified, because certified screens we have, some are not ultra short throw compatible. So I have to put ultra short throw compatibles on this side, and then the ones that work for long throw on this side, where this technology can do both at the same time. And vantage points it has over certified screens, which is freaking unbelievable. And again, fully lit environment, plenty of light, and we can pull up without our colors washing out or fading. Let's bring you guys over here. There we go. Get a full impact hit of our screen. That's why when you hear me on YouTube and people think I'm being mean, when I see people's demonstrations, your environment's too dark, your colors are washed out, and you're not picking up a contrast level. You can't see it. So this is what I'm going to be advertising to my investors and people that will be coming in to see the technology. Same demonstrations I do here, I can do it right in there, any place. So their stuff is tested. That's why, you know, how good it feels to know your stuff is all tested. You can go anywhere you want with it. Absolutely amazing. And the only screens we're really going to be dealing with, honestly, are going to be white screens. That's it. That's all you have to do it. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that for YouTube.
That's the only screen that I have to pretty much deal with, is a white screen. And our technology's heightener, color capabilities, and infinity contrast levels can overpower white screen. And we can do this with projectors that cost far less. We don't have to use expensive machines at the end of the day, because we won't be lacking contrast, because our screens are black. Our screen paints are black. I don't want anybody thinking that we're selling wallpaper screens, because we're not doing wallpaper screens yet. Probably in 2025, 2026, we'll do wallpaper screens, but for right now, we're just going to be concentrating on the Quasar technology screen paints, and then later on we're going to be dipping into physicals. But as I said before, the Quasar is the last screen paint. We're not developing any more screen paints. We're done. That's why we call it the mother of all screens. What makes the Quasar so special is the fact that not only is it fully ultra short throw compatible inside and out, but it basically carries the base formula for 10 of our top projection screen products that are a part of making the Quasar technology. And then we add in the FLE, which is a fusion light energy, allows the screen to be able to absorb tons of light. And then with the element 77, that gives a color enhancement, that gives it the ability to be able to do the heightener technology involved in element 77. And then we get this wonderful masterpiece right here. So the only screen technically that I have to deal with, I'm not going to be, odds of me running into a gunmetal screen, it's just not going to happen. And the odds of me running into a gray screen, pretty rare, because I haven't seen too many gray screens. Most people, when they buy a projector setup, they go buy a white screen. So keep in mind that if someone's telling you it's a great product, that you're going to get an improvement, you're not going to get an improvement. You get a little bit, I say a little bit of improvement, that's it. But you're not on the market of a gunmetal screen or a black screen. You're not going to get that kind of improvement, never. If they ever tell you that you're going to get the same quality that a black screen can produce, or gunmetal, pure, true gunmetal, some people claim to be gunmetal or not, can achieve, they're lying to you. So to upgrade to a gray screen, that means you basically still downgraded. You can't read the infinity level. And you can't operate in fully lit environments. You're not ambient light projection. There are some people out there that try to sell you that they don't use ambient light projection. We've had it written on containers when we've ordered products from them. And they'll say they're not ambient light projection and act like they don't require it. You do require ambient light projection. That's why they sit in the dark all day. And we can do demonstrations in fully lit environments. Have to have ambient light projection. It's very important. No company would touch you without that stuff. Now you see how much your screen is affected? Doesn't make a difference which size I choose. White screen can't register. And again, as I told you before, one of the biggest lies you're going to be told, and I was told it myself, is that your projector is going to be able to fix everything that your white screen can't do. And that's not going to happen. Virtually impossible. Your screen is very, very important. It's going to make up 99% of your projector's capability. Without it, your projector is useless. As you can see with the ultra short throw at 3600 lumens, if my screen was all white, this is what I'll be picking up. 2700 lumen long throw, Sony, this is what my screen would pick up if it was white. That's why I said this stuff is going to be easy to sell to clients. The only thing I had to compete with is a white screen. That's it. That's a cakewalk for our technology. Certified still can conquer. Gray screens definitely can conquer. That's why we call it the mother of all screens. You can do ultra short throw and long throw at the same time. So that means complexes, hospitals, schools, they all use white screens, all of them. And come in and watch this technology fire up on ultra short throws and long throws at the exact same time. When they get done watching what this technology does, when they go back and see their screen, it'll never be the same. So that's why I said our contracts are going to come in like crazy. And this is why testing is important. All the live demonstrations you see me do live, that's the same demonstrations I do out there. Same thing. And what they're most important is how much your projectors are going to cost. I get it all the time from companies. How much money we got to spend for these projectors. $70 worth of projectors in the demonstration. That's it. That's all we used. You know how happy that makes a company or a customer at the end of the day when they find out that they're not going to be stuck with the to spend $3,500 for a projector, or even $2,800, $2,600, $2,700, $2,000, $1,800, $1,600, $1,500, $1,000. They didn't have to spend $1,000. $800, $600, $500, $400. So now we're at the $400 range where you don't have to spend for your projector. $70. That's what we spent. That's it. $70. So this is a challenge. This one right here, I'm definitely going to make it a challenge. When this video ends, we're going to make this a challenge, a YouTube challenge. I want to see demonstrations. We call them YouTube mother of all screen challenges. I want to see a demonstration. Influencers, everyone. So call off for everyone on YouTube. Because I'm tired of going on YouTube. I'm tired of looking at these dark demonstrations, poorly lit environments, no contrast levels being displayed. And contrast levels, when you do display them, they're in super dark environments. I want to see what I'm displaying right now. So we call this the Mother of All Screens YouTube Challenge. It's for everybody. Because I want to see you do the exact same thing I'm doing. This is a wake-up call. So you can see that in the industry, these projectors and setups are not doing what they're supposed to do. There's no way in the world to sit there and spend $3,500 or even $2,000, even $5,000 for an ultra short throw projector if I can't get that thing to read in a fully lit environment with 100% contrast attached to it. As for the long throw projectors, they're also expensive. So why would I cough up money for one of those to sit in the dark environment? And for those people sit there and saying, well, you know, you're going to have dedicated theater rooms. I've done dedicated theater room test demonstrations. Actually even built one. Dedicated screens should be black because the light absorption, it's not going to splash all over your walls and ceiling. And keep in mind, just because you're in the dark doesn't mean you can see contrast. So we're going to do an interesting demonstration. This garage gets pretty dark. We're going to do a demonstration where we're going to show darken the environment, see if the white surface can still read a contrast level in the dark. I'm going to come over here to, let me see, which one I would have used. And we'll go with TCL 4K demonstrations. Now, our technology, the Quasar, mother of all screens, has the ability to be able to be ultra short compatible and operate on projectors, cheap projectors of $10, which I paid for my Sony over here. And cheap ultra short though, that was $60. Screen paint has something called an Imperial Infinity 1 black contrast level. It's actually much darker than the previous screen we're displaying. It's also used in a technology called Heightener 10. It's actually the highest heightener we've ever put into a screen paint. It gives the screen the incredible capability to pull beautiful bright colors without becoming too dark and too dirty. And yes, this product already has a black versus black. It has a color black versus black demonstration and a white level black versus black demonstration. Very detailed. It's on the website. You can check it out, and it's in every shopping cart when you go check out the product. Also too, it has color enhancement technology. As you can see, it pulls beautiful colors over white or gray or even certified projection screen. And our technology at the end of the day is under the 500 price mark. Now, we had to market under 500. We did it at 4, but now 5 because we have a 2-gallon, which was needed because some companies were coming in and they just wanted the 2-gallon of the product. 2 gallons of the product at 2 gallons. So, price point for this technology? Well, seeing that it was judged, seeing it was tested against high certified screens ranging at a price range between $5,000, or actually $3,000, $5,000, and $6,000. This technology right here for our new 50-ounce containers that can paint a screen size up to 200 inches. Mind, this product is fully weatherproof, of course, ultra short throw compatible, does not require expensive projectors, and even works with projector mapping applications. Pretty cool, ain't it? Can be attached to your ceiling for an infinity ceiling display for dedicated theaters. So, 50 ounces, paints the screen size. Sorry about the taco, bump this chair. Well, you're the bunker. Paints a screen size of up to 200 inches. You can spray it on or roll it on. Very easy application. If you're watching me do the demonstration, I've done it multiple times. Very easy to do. And this right here, bottom line, will cost my customers around $267 to paint a screen size up to 200 inches. We have the 64 ounce. 64 ounces will allow you to be able to paint screen sizes up to 304 inches. Price tag for that is $314. And for the big ounce and mega big ounce, we have 192 ounces, which is actually a gallon and a half. That can paint a screen size up to 400 inches. That goes in for around $389. And then we have the mega big ounce. That's around 256 ounces, the equivalent of 2 gallons, and that paints a screen up to 700 inches. So yes, mother of all screens comes and gives you more paint for less money, and then on top of that, consider the fact that you're going to be able to achieve a beautiful picture, either it's ultra short throw or long throw, without being trapped in the dark, without being able to pull your contrast levels, and dealing with poor color balance. This is what I advise you to calibrate. We don't ever calibrate projectors, ever.
For almost 50 years, Roe v. Wade was the law of the land, ensuring a woman could make her own healthcare decisions.
Oh, forgot
And what I did is
this side right the fire stick. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. If you're interested in the new Quasar technology, it is available on our website with free worldwide shipping. We can ship to you anywhere in the world for free. As I said before, the new office that I'm moving to, the new setup, the new business blessing that we have, yeah, we can still process orders there without problem. We do have a work area, and we do have an office area, and there's also a conference room, so it allows me to be able to network quite nicely. So yeah, we're still going to be taking care of business as usual. Nothing's going to change. Prices are still going to stay the same on our website, even though I'm signing contracts. I'm going to do this differently. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to design a special formula for companies. I want to keep it separate from our Quasar technology. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to give them a picture, an idea of what we do. That's why we have this screen. And then later on, give them samples of the new technology we're going to be working on. Well, later on, we get it all locked in and taken care of. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this would be possible. Thank you for your time, and God bless.